Welcome to Tyler Saga, ladies and gentlemen. Today is November 26, 2025. I didn't mean to do that. November 26, 2025, we're going to be talking about NXT. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm filming this on November 25th tonight, but it's going to be uploaded on the 26th, and guess what? Stranger Things first part is coming up. Can't wait. I got the burps. Well, we did find out who's going to be in the Iron Survivor Challenge for a deadline. John Cena just told us who is going to be in it. Let's talk about the women's. So John Cena selected in the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge. We got Sol Ruka, Lola Bice, Kalani Jordan, Jordan Grace, and Kendall Gray. And on the men's, we got a TNA superstar, TNA star, the X Division champion Leon Slater, Javon Evans, Joe Hendry, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champion, Dion, and whoever wins in the main event of Trick Williams versus Miles Bourne will have a shot at the of the last spot. So, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get a lot of segments. We got Ethan Page trying to make Sol Ruka turn into an evil person and not to be in the corner of Zarya, and she didn't. I tell you guys that now. We got some backstage stuff with Dark State when Dion is happy that he is in the Iron Survivor Challenge, and then they have something to do in the main event and all that stuff. So we didn't get a lot of backstage segments. But we will hear from Izzy Dame next week and explaining why she attacked Tatum Paxley and why she ruined the friendship between Tatum Paxley. And I'm hoping the rumors are right that Tatum Paxley will have her own faction with the Righteous. If you guys don't know who those guys are, they were on AEW / Ring of Honor, and I believe they're no longer in AEW. I would like to see this faction. Creepy guys with the creepy girl versus the Calling. Because Tatum Paxley needs a team, right? Because Izzy Dame has Shawn Spears and Nico Vance. So how is she going to win? So I'm hoping maybe we get to see the Righteous next week on NXT. I have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the matches. First match of the evening, we got the Evolve Men's Championship. Jackson Drake versus Sean Legacy. Superstar Sean Legacy. I thought it was a pretty decent match. These guys were high-flying, speedy Godzilla's people. But the winner of that match, with a little help of Swipe Right. Swipe right? I don't know. That's their thing. Jackson Drake, not right. Can't swipe right in my head. Jackson Drake retains the Evolve Championship. We have Paula Haley versus Zarya for the Women's Speed title, with Paula Haley had so many help with JC Jane and Lainey Reed, and Zarya didn't have Sol Ruka in her corner. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match, 5 minutes, and then the time went out. The time went out, and Ava says, we're not doing that right now. We're not doing this. We need a winner. This is Speed Champion. This is New York City. We need a champion, so we're going to sudden death. Whoever gets the pinfall wins. No time limits. Just get the pinfall. So that's what we did, and ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Paula Haley. She's the new Speed Champion. We have the Knockouts Championship on the line. Li Yang Lee will be versus Kalani Jordan versus Jordan Grace. Remember, we found out who could be the number one contender for the Knockouts title. At Final Resolution, would it be... Who won that match? Xia Brookside? Or... I think it's Dana Luna, didn't she win it? Who's in that match? The number one contenders match that's in 2 weeks. Xia Brookside and I think Dana Luna. I think so. But it was a pretty decent triple threat match. But the winner of that match and your new TNA Knockouts Champion, Li Yang Lee. I don't know why they put the championship on her. She did not really done anything. She didn't win the number one contendership. She didn't win any number one contendership. She just wanted a title shot, and for some reason, Carlos or Ava Santino gave her the opportunity to go for the title. But they gave it to her. Why? I have no idea. I don't think she deserved it. I'm sorry, she did not do a lot in TNA to win their world championship. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of this because she didn't really do much. Wow, she beat Jordan Grace and Kalani Jordan. She didn't do that much. I don't think she deserves it. She didn't do that much in TNA. We have Kendall Gray versus Lanny Reed for the Evolve Women's Championship. And Miss Ava made it clear that Fatal Influence is not allowed at ringside. Well, that didn't really stop them because during this match, Paula Haley and JC Jane showed up and tried to interrupt, tried to get in the face of Kendall Gray. Ren Sinclair got involved as well, knocking Paula Haley off the apron. And then when JC Jane knocked out Ren Sinclair off the apron, Charlotte Dempsey makes his return to NXT and catches Ren from falling. And then everybody got kicked out of ringside. Even Charles. Charles didn't really do anything. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, and still your Evolve Women's Champion, is Kendall Gray. But Charlie Dempsey needs to answer some questions. Because that man been on TNA a couple of times. And he's attacking Mike Santana and the rest of the TNA roster. And at Final Resolution, he has a match with Mike Santana. Ren Sinclair doesn't understand what he's doing. Nobody understands what he's doing. And then we got Trick Williams versus Miles Bourne. It was a pretty okay match. It was good. But the winner of that match and heading to the Iron Survivor Challenge in December is going to be Miles Bourne. Miles Bourne, it goes to the Iron Survivor Challenge. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the lights went out. Dark State comes out. But here comes Joe Hendry, Leon Slater, and Javon Evans, helping out Miles Bourne and keeping Dark State outside of the ring. We will see what happens next. Now we know who's in the Iron Survivor Challenge. We could have an 8-man tag team match. Leon Slater, Javon Evans, Joe Hendry, and Miles Bourne versus Dark State because nobody wants to work with Dion Lennox. That's on the other side, like Javon Evans or anyone else like that. Nobody wants to work with him. So, we could have that 8-man tag team match happen. Hey, I'm happy a TNA star is in the Iron Survivor Challenge. And it's Leon Slater. Like, this guy is getting more use on NXT more than any other TNA guy right now. Leon Slater is the only TNA superstar that showed up tonight. Last night. Because I'm uploading this on Wednesday. But yeah, he was the only TNA star that actually showed up. No AAA. Remember, this episode was taped, so everybody knew who was in it. I forgot who was in the Iron Survivor Challenge. I was surprised Leon Slater was in it. I thought it was just going to be NXT stars. No TNA stars from the women's side, but only the men's. At least I get something, right? At least we get something. We got Leon Slater in there. And now we got a tape Friday Night SmackDown because it is going to be Thanksgiving in the United States. I'm in Canada. I already did my Thanksgiving in October. But in the United States, it's going to be Thanksgiving, I believe, on Friday. So Triple H wants to tape this show and everybody could be with their families for Thanksgiving. Because I believe they're done taping the show and everybody is at home now and doing Thanksgiving. Or getting ready for Thanksgiving. Because Thanksgiving is on Friday and it's only Wednesday. I'm getting my days messed up because I'm uploading this on Wednesday, but I'm filming it on a Tuesday night. So yeah, it's a little confusing. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow for AEW results. We're going to have the aftermath of Full Gear, of what's going on with Hook, and why he helped Samoa Joe. I think we're going to hear from Swerve Strickland as well, making his return. We got new champions, and we have the Continental Classic starting. I saw one match. One of the matches was Kyle Fletcher versus Okada. I want to know who's in the Continental stuff. I gotta tell you guys what colors they're in. AEW Continental Classic. Alright, so we got the Blue League. We got Takashita, John Moxley. He never been in a Continental Classic. This is his first time. Claudio Castagnoli, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, and Dorada. In the Gold League, we got Darby Allin, Pac, Kevin Knight, Mike Bailey, Kyle Fletcher, and Okada. We have a lot of tag teams in there and faction members that's in there. Like, we got all of the, not all, but we got a good amount of people from the Death Riders and Don Callis family. We got Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight in there. So that's going to be interesting to see with all these great wrestlers. Yeah, some people say this is a great wrestling and people botch. Everybody botches. Because everybody saw what Dorada did, I believe in his singles match against Okada. Everybody botch, okay? Everybody botches. And remember, CMLL is like a old school luchador show. Not like AAA where you get all these young guys. But CMML has some good wrestlers, and they all do a lot of crazy things, but sometimes it's hard to do it every single time and not mess up. Everybody will mess up. We've seen all the greats mess up before. Like, I think John Cena messed up before. Roman Reigns, Kenny Omega. All of the greats had their own mess up botches before. So, I don't think it's any problem, but it does kind of hurt the character because they messed up. Oh, I thought you worked on this so hard and you trained for it. Yeah, it's kind of hard for them, but it's not a bad thing. Everybody messes up. Everybody does. I don't think I could do any moves that they do. I don't think I could ever do it. Because I really don't want to slam my body onto that hard mat. Because it's wood. Don't want to do that. There's a lot of people, a lot of brave people that actually could do those things. I can't do that. I don't want to break my back. I already have body aches every time. I don't need that now. Imagine that, man. Hurting your back on the hard pavement. Now my back hurts for thinking about it. Oh, man. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to make sure that everybody's okay when they do their botch. Because sometimes the wrestler gets really injured. And they won't be wrestling for months. I don't think Penta botched. I think he landed hard on his shoulder when he was trying to do the Hurricanrana. I don't think he botched. I think he just hurt it really bad when he landed on it. I don't think he botched. It's just he landed hard, and it hurts. So I understand that. Maybe he did botch. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm saying "but" a lot. I need to stop doing that. That's all for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, that's all for today. Tell us out. Bye bye.